Hey, Fred. Even in a loss, you guys fought until the last second in the first game of a back-to-back, a night when you guys could have mailed it in, start looking ahead till tomorrow. What does that say about the fight that you guys have sort of rediscovered over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean that's good. It's good. It's a positive to take away from tonight. I think obviously we've been trending in the right direction, given the way that the game started, given the way that we looked at times. We could have easily, caved and let them run away with it, but we kept fighting. I thought we played a pretty solid game after that first, quarter. Corksman's got loose for a few there. That was kind of part of our scheme and the things that we were doing. We just didn't do it well enough, and they made the shots that we gave them. So give those guys credit. But I thought we did a good job after that, recovering and giving ourselves a chance to win. We just didn't make enough shots, to overcome the momentum of the game.
You always have a pretty even keeled perspective on things. And when we spoke to you the other day about All Star, you had a pretty even keeled perspective on that. How do you sort of look at it now, looking back at the news today? Is there disappointment, or is it sort of just it is what it is?
It is what it is. Obviously, I'm a human. I'll be disappointed. I really, as much as it doesn't matter, it does matter if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I don't care. Obviously, I care. It's something that I want to be a part of someday. But I think just having a proper perspective on it and understanding that I'm not going anywhere. It's not going to be my last year being up for All Star. I think I was very close, and all the guys that made it were very deserving, and that's the case every year. So. I'll keep getting better and give myself a better case next year and go from there. But I don't play for that. I try to play the game the right way, and also it's too much real shit going on in the world for me to be crying about making an All Star game. You know what I'm saying? Um, I didn't want to go anyway. Let's go with that. Let's go with that narrative. I'm gonna be salty and be a sore loser. I didn't want to go. How about that?
Well said, Freddie. Thanks, and have a good night. Safe flight, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh. We'll go to Michael Grange.
Hey, Fred. On that theme, do you pay attention to some of the advanced stats that are out there? Like there's some going around, like it's like you and LeBron and a couple other guys are kind of at the top of the league. I mean, do you ever take a look at those? Do you pay any attention to those?
But today was the first time I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I got family and friends, and everybody was making their case to me. They were trying to convince me, that I was going to make it. Obviously, I've been managing everybody's expectations. Like, I don't know, I got a chance, but I don't think so. I really didn't expect to. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get what goes into all of that stuff. It's a lot of politics and a lot of stuff that goes on with that. So I was managing my own expectations, but yeah, today was the first time I saw some of those advanced stats. I don't really care for them, but I guess I could be a fan of them this year. They're in my favor right now.
And some of the plays you've been making on the ball, I know we've asked you about them before, but how are you able to actually? It's one thing to get your hand in on a ball and maybe a deflection or whatever, but more often than not, it seems you're like getting two hands on and like ripping it away from Embiid or Giannis. There's some pretty powerful guys.
Yeah, I think.
Weights in your shoes, how is it working?
So probably, I think that I've always have the instinct and I always have the mind to make the right play. I think sometimes, whether it's foul trouble or other things, I haven't gone as aggressively. I think I'm just in a good groove right now of coming up with them. I broke my thumb obviously 2 years ago, so I got a little bit more confidence in my left hand than I do my right. My hands are pretty sore after each game, but just that's just an instinctual play, and that's a game plan thing, and watching a ton of film and knowing guys' tendencies, knowing where they're going to go with it, and then just making a play and not. I can make contact with it a lot, but this is the most that I've actually come away with it, like you said. So just making a more concerted effort to make the play and go the other way.
I mean, sort of a strange question. I know you've done your fair share of boxing as training when you're growing up, and I don't know if you're still doing that. Do you find that helps? Like, is that sort of gives
Yeah,
you?
I mean, I don't know where it come from. I did some boxing growing up. Did my share of fighting, whether that be outside or in the house with my brothers. So I've always had quick hands. I've always had fast hands, and um, that's just something that I've had since I was a little kid. That I developed growing up. So it's no different here. It's just trying to make a play on the ball and getting in there and making the right play. So I'm gonna knock on some wood here, or whatever this is, just because things happen. But well, if it does happen, it's your fault.
I'm used to it. Thanks,
All right.
Fred.
Thank you.
We'll go to Chris O'Leary from Raptors.com.
Hey, Fred. Did any coaches or teammates or anybody talk to you after the reserves list?
Sorry, I muted Chris because he sounded like a robot.
Yeah. We'll go to Aaron Rose. We'll come back to you, Chris.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, 538 says you're better than LeBron, so you can take that for whatever it's worth.
Shout out to 538, man. Whoever that is, whatever that is.
I wanted to add, you had 4 blocks tonight, or at least they're called blocks. Like, is that your reaction? Is it just stupid accounting, or is that sort of part of getting your hands on the ball? Is that you get all these blocks?
I hate it, man. I'm gonna have to protest that and talk to the league about how I could get some of those out of their steals. Every time I think I got a big steal game, I go, to the locker room and they give me 3-4 blocks. Oh, I can't do nothing with blocks. They don't do nothing for me. I don't know. I'm not, you know what I mean? But if I added those onto the steals, I think I'd be running away with the steals lead. But it is what it is, man. I was trying to make plays to help our team win, and however they stack up at the end, they stack up. But yeah, 4 blocks is crazy.
A lot of 3-pointers earlier in the game for the 76ers. Is that part of sort of the attention that you guys are paying to Embiid, that he's able to make some kick-out passes and swing it around? Is that what you were seeing?
Yeah, that was the gamble we made going into the game. I thought we did a better job of it in the last game. Obviously, they probably just told their guys to be ready to shoot and line them up and take them. So they were a little bit better with their answer to our rotations tonight, and we just didn't do them well enough or hard enough. We were a step slow. So give those guys credit. But, that's the gamble you take. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Thanks, Fred.
So thanks, Aaron. We've got time for one more. We'll go to Mike Ganser from the Toronto Sun. Norma's ready to go.
Hey, Fred. You got Miami tomorrow off a tough game, and you know what they're like. You have any indication from Kyle? You spend more time with him than any of us obviously do, that whether he's going to be back tomorrow night or not?
Got no clue, brother. You know
No?
what I mean? I don't know. Don't ask, don't tell. That's not. I speak for myself. I can't give up no info on anybody else. That's not how I was raised, brother.
What did you make of what did you make of the way that Norm sort of rallied back from that tough foul?
That's what you call it, rallying? I thought he was going to choke somebody, man. I don't know how much of a rally that was. No, he had his little outburst, as he should. You know what I'm saying? That was a tough play. I'll leave it at that. But, he was frustrated, obviously. Got a tech as he should have. And then he calmed himself down, after about 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. I don't know how long it was. And he was right back into action. So he played great after that. But, yeah, that's a tough play for anybody, for sure.
I got you. All right. Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.